The Hurricanes are 7-0. 7-0 to start the season, coming off the bye week against California, and then go to Louisville, Kentucky to beat the Louisville Cardinals at their home stadium in a wild shootout up in Louisville to get us a victory. Our offense we trust. This game was bonkers. Bonkers. I swear to you, I'm going to say it again. Bonkers. I mean, let's buckle up because this is going to be a long video. I don't know if you can see the number. Well, I don't know the number yet because I'm recording this, but this is going to be a long video. So let's jump right into it. So we're going to start off when Louisville goes on the offense. The first thing, we got Tyler Salch doing something, but that was a 3-and-out. A 3-and-out, so we have nothing to talk about to start the game off. So defense are doing their part at the first possession, and then Miami goes on our first offense to start off, which was to start off with the incomplete pass. You got 2nd down and 10. Cam Ward passing to Samuel Brown for 17 yards, so okay, that's pretty good. First down, incomplete, 2nd and 10, Mark Fletcher, and this is what I love about our offense. We have the run game. They're all freshed out, all healthy. They're all ready to go. So Mark Fletcher gets his 9 yards. His next play with the yard that gives him the first. First down, incomplete once again. Passing, next play, a 2nd and 10, pass complete to Mark Fletcher for 2 yards. 3rd and 8, Cam Ward running him himself to get the first down marker. That's enough for the first. 1st and 10, though. 1st and 10, we get a pass complete to Restrepo. Pretty good. 2nd and 7, Fletcher goes up for a yard. 3rd and 6, we have a Restrepo touchdown. However, they called offensive pass interference for Elijah Arroyo. I didn't think it was a good call, if I'm being honest with you. So that brings it back second. That pushes back 15 yards. It's a 15-yard penalty from the offensive PI to make it, instead of a touchdown, it's 3-and-21, and then Miami gets caught with a false start, so they'll make it 3-and-26. Cam Ward, nobody to throw to, so he just run himself for 11 yards to get closer, so that Borregales can't kick a field goal in that range. And man, Borregales is so good. He is so good with his kicking abilities to jump up ahead 3-0 over Louisville. So that's fun. Fun fact, though, this is the only field goal in the entire game. And it's a 55-yarder. The only field goal in the entire game that at least was converted for the Hurricanes. Okay, for the Hurricanes. All right. So, because the rest of the game, it's either a punt, turnover, or touchdown. All right. For Louisville to respond immediately, there was a Lacey 28-yard return to go to Louisville 32. Tyler Shaw goes up, passing it to Chris Bell for 17 yards. First down and 10. Isaac Brown goes up for 8 yards. He would have been gone. But then the next play, he was gone. To the house, 43 yards. Our defense couldn't take him down. He's a true freshman from Homestead, Florida. Okay, the area of NASCAR. And he scored on us. Can't do it. This would be Louisville's only lead of the game to make it 7-3 Cardinals. Okay, 7-3 Cardinals. How does Miami respond? Well, Chris Johnson off the kickoff goes up for 19 yards. Fletcher to start off the possession. Fletcher goes up for 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Fletcher finds an open lane down the field for 23 yards. Then he gets a first down, and Mark Fletcher does it again. He gets another first down. First down and 10. Cam Ward passes to Horton at the left side for 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Cam Ward trying to find something. He just throws it towards the back of the end zone, and he finds Jacoby George. That's a touchdown, and that is a response by the Hurricanes to be up 10-7. Every PAT is good, so we don't have to talk about that much. Okay, every PAT in this game is good. So this goes up to 10-7. Louisville's drive, pass incomplete. Shog, 2nd and 10, pass complete to Mark Redmond for 8 yards. 3rd and 2, Isaac Brown for a yard. 4th and 1, they elected to go for it. Miami calls a timeout because the defense was not improperly set. So they call a timeout, and then Shaw goes. They were going to go and get this play anyway. So Shaw just runs up on the left side for himself to get a first down. However, the rest of the defense did do the part. Shaw pass complete Jamari Johnson for 6 yards. 2nd and 4, Isaac Brown for a yard. 3rd and 3, pass complete to Donald Chaney for no gain. Former Cane Donald Chaney. Yeah, he transferred from the Hurricanes to Louisville. 4th down, they did punt the football. Ray Joseph gets 8 yards out of it. Miami does come out with the football. Cam Ward passing it to Restrepo for 18 yards. 1st and 10, Dan Martinez with 9 yards. That's the end of the first quarter. And coming out of the second quarter, our first quarter to start the second, Martinez goes up for 3 yards. Okay, we get a first down. 1st and 10, passing it up the middle for Samuel Brown, and he is gone. Nobody was going to catch him, and he scores a touchdown to be up by 10. So awesome work there by Samuel Brown to get himself wide open, and frankly fooled the Cardinals defense there for 49 yards as well. To be up by 10, absolutely amazing. Louisville would come away with this now. So there will be a touchback. So Tyler Shaw goes passing to Redmond for 7 yards. 2nd and 3, Isaac Brown, no gain there. 3rd and 3, they give it to Donald Chaney for 26 yards. He was able to power through the Miami's defense. Miami's defense could not make a tackle once again. So we're left going from their territory to our territory. 1st and 10, passes incomplete. That could have been, but that could have been caught. 2nd and 10, Tyler Shaw pass complete to Lacey for 13 yards. That gives him the first. 1st and down at 10. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, pass complete to Chris Bell for 27 yards. 1st down at the 2 now. Isaac Brown losing a yard. And then the next play, Shaw passing to Mark Redmond for a touchdown to make it a 17-14 game. Every 2nd down, he makes the first. Only 1 3rd down in that drive, in which that was Chaney's responsibility to do so. Miami then comes out. Man, this was a drive that you have to score, but thankfully, all's forgiven. And I'll explain a little bit. Cam Ward to start off, or actually Chris Johnson goes up for 16 yards on the kickoff. Cam Ward starts at the 16. So we pass it to Jacoby George for 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Fletcher goes up for 3 yards. 3rd and 1. Fletcher with no gain on the field. Miami goes for it on 4th down. This was going to be a shootout, right? They're thinking we need to get some sort of leverage to try to get the first down. And I'm like, why are we going for it a 4th down at our own 25? Just why? Thankfully, Mark Fletcher was able to find an open lane at the left and to get this first down. Like, okay, all right, all worked out. First down, Cam Ward passing it to Fletcher for 18 yards. That's a first. 1st down at 10, Mark Fletcher goes up for 11 yards. Awesome stuff. 1st down at 10, two times in a row, he gets sacked. Cam Ward gets sacked by Jordan Garrad and Desmond Tell. What was at the Louisville 43 all the way at the Miami 43, which was 3rd and 24. Passes incomplete. They couldn't catch it, so they punted the football. So when they punted the football, Lacey returned it for 21 yards, going to the 30-yard line. However, there was a hold. There was a hold on Louisville. That backs them up all the way at the Louisville 3, and that's critical. That is critical. So there was holds. There was definitely clear and obvious hold. Clear and obvious hold by Louisville receiving team. So with that being said, that backs them up at the Louisville 3. Now we get to what really happened. So what we needed to score, we actually did. Because the first play, they gave it to Isaac Brown trying to run up, and Ruben Bain or Simeon Barrow Jr., well, both of them were involved, but Simeon Barrow Jr. punches the football out. Isaac Brown fumbles the football, and it's recovered by Raul Aguiar Jr. to get a fumble 6. He gets the football at their own end zone and then scores a touchdown. This is a defensive touchdown by the Hurricanes, and we needed it. Well, we got it. We got the touchdown off our defense to be up by 10, and it was oh my gosh. We have to trust in our defense sometimes, and we got this right here, folks. What a recovery by Raul Aguiar. But now we're up by 10 again. Awesome stuff. Louisville now needed to get something down, so they're going to play angry. Tyler Shaw passing up to Chris Bell for 9 yards, 2nd and 1. Donald Chaney for a yard. That gives him the first, because of course it would. 1st and 10, Cadron Brown for nothing. 2nd and 10, Shaw for Donald Chaney for 19 yards. 1st and 10, Shaw goes up, passes it to Chris Bell for 18 yards. That gives him yet another first down. First down at the Miami 28. Shaw passes it to Isaac Brown for 2 yards. 2nd and 8, pass incomplete. 3rd and 8, Shaw gets sacked by Simeon Barrow Jr. for 8 yards. So Louisville has to kick a field goal here. They're going to kick the field goal. It's Brock Travelstead for 52-yarder, and he missed it to the right. He missed it to his left, our right, and it remains a 24-14 ball game. So what a miss. But it didn't matter because it was a 3 and out for our part. Now now in the third down play when it was a pass to Restrepo, it looked like he made an absolutely amazing grab, but the problem is their defense kind of punched it out at the last second or so, and the ball was loosened in the grab. So it would be an incomplete pass, and Restrepo, what an effort by Restrepo to try to catch that football, but he just didn't catch it. So Louisville gets the football back at their own 30. Tyler Shaw passes it to Jamari Johnson for 12 yards. 1st and 10, Isaac Brown completing the pass for 4 yards. 2nd and 6, timeout. Next play is incomplete. 3rd and 6, Tyler Shaw pass complete to Chris Bell for 60 yards to get a first down. Then the next play incomplete. 2nd and 10 with 11 seconds left. Shaw passing it to Harari Huggins Bruce for 17 yards. 1st and 10, Watson goes up for 26 yards, and that was bad because now we give them an opportunity to kick a field goal, and a 22-yard chip shot after the Louisville timeout. He just chips one in through from right to left to what it looked like. It was like a sharp turn, but it went through the goal, and it became a 24-17 game at the half. Miami leads by 7. So coming out of halftime, Hurricanes with the football because it was Louisville ball first, if you remember, and we elected to defer. So we receive it in the second half. So it starts off with Damian Martinez with the 8-yard rush. 2nd and 2, Martinez goes up for 5 yards. So that gives us a first down. Cam Ward passes incomplete. Damian Martinez at the second down rushing up for a yard. 3rd and 9, Cam Ward passing to Isaiah Horton for what a grab that was to get a first down there. First down and 10, Martinez goes up for 4. 2nd and 6, incomplete. 3rd and 6, Cam Ward rushing himself to get up there to get a first down. First down and 10, X. 2nd and 8, X. Both times for 2 yards. And then 3rd and 6, Martinez with an angry run goes up for 21 yards. Awesome stuff. First down and 10 at the red zone. Cam Ward is passing complete. Second and 10. Martinez goes up for 4 yards. Third and 6. Restrepo for 9 yards to in the house. Touchdown Hurricanes. We now lead this game 31-17. All's looking good so far. Absolutely amazing to see. But the kickoff. Lacey gets the kickoff by the end zone, and the special teams could not make a damn tackle. They couldn't get anybody. They were being held, no call, nothing, and Lacey is gone for 100 yards. So just like that, right? Just like that, it was 31-17. Very quickly. And the offense never even came out that drive to turn into a 31-24 game. But it gets worse, ladies and gentlemen, because when we get the football back, Cam Ward passing to Fletcher, and Fletcher fumbled the football by Thor Griffith. And Louisville recovered the football immediately. Now I'm like, are you joking me right now? Are you absolutely kidding me? Then we fumble the football. Louisville could take it down to the house, and eventually they would. Isaac Brown, 5 yards on a third down play. The first pass was incomplete because that would have been close. That first pass. But third down, pass it to Ja'Cory Brooks for 21 yards. What was 31-17, right? Let's look at the clock. 31-17, 8:21. 31-31, 6:59. So if you do the math, that's roughly 1 minute and, I want to say 1 minute and 7 seconds. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable to let that happen. It was 31-17 very quickly. Not even 2 minutes. It's a tie game. And then they're going to keep doing it every single time. This is the first of many touchdown drives. Right? But that's coming off the turnover. Now we have to march down the field to get to where we need to go. And from this point forward, there's going to be some controversies with the referee decisions from both sides. I'm not saying it to Louisville's, but to our side too. But wait, ACC refs are helping Miami, right? So anyway, tie game, 31-31. Miami has to respond, right? So touchback, Cam Ward passing to Fletcher for 5 yards. Second and 5, Fletcher goes up for 3 yards. Third and 2, Fletcher goes up for a yard. Then they have to make a decision. They elected to go for a fourth down. They did, but Fletcher was able to get that first down marker. So that's awesome. First down at 10, a 63-yard pass to Restrepo to go all the way to Louisville 2. However, people are complaining about one of our tight ends or offensive line making contact, seemingly a little shove. They wanted a penalty for a hold. Well, he wasn't grabbing them. He was not doing anything malicious. By rule, that should not be a hold. And referees with the good no call. That was a good no call. So for those who say, ref, you suck at that point, they were doing their job right then and there. They were doing their job properly because that was clean. And Restrepo, you left him wide open. That's on you. 63 yards all the way, and then at the next play they went really fast with it, and then pass immediately to Isaiah Horton at the left to recapture the lead, 38-31. This is officially a shootout. Awesome stuff there. And throughout the entire time, Louisville fans at that stadium was booing the referee for a while. They wanted that offensive hold. They didn't get it. And now we're up by 7. Well, he wasn't holding. Well, anyway, Louisville gets the ball back, and they also respond. So Tyler Shaw passing it to Isaac Brown for 3 yards. 2 passes in a row is incomplete. And then on a 4th down play, Dwayne Martin goes up for 14 yards. They can't tackle. So 1st down, Louisville penalty for false start. Duke Watson for 6 yards. 2nd and 9, Tyler Shaw pass to Ja'Cory Brooks for 18 yards. 1st and 10, Shaw passing it to Amari Huggins Bruce for 2 yards. 2nd and 8, pass is incomplete. This is when the 3rd quarter ends, folks. 3rd quarter ends. 3rd and 8, incomplete. They couldn't get anybody. 4th and 8, incomplete pass. However, Miami gets called for a hold with De'Ani Hill, and that gives Louisville a 1st down. Now, here's my question. Do they suck there? Do the referees suck at that point, Louisville fans? Because you were complaining that they didn't get the hold. We didn't get the holding call, but yet this was controversial. There was no holding there, but yet you're saying, oh, the refs were amazing. The refs were this and that. I'm just asking, just to clarify. All right, the next incomplete pass. It was an incomplete pass. And then they go right back to pissing on the referee for not calling a pass interference or anything or a hold on the Miami's defense. They let it go. So they're getting pissed off, which, like, you got the fresh set of downs. 2nd and 10, they get called for a illegal shift. So that brings them back 5 yards after the play. 2nd and 15 didn't matter because our defense just was not making any freaking tackle. So Ja'Cory Brooks juking 21 yards, 1st down. Duke Watson for 7 yards, 2nd and 3. Yeah, Duke Watson gets a touchdown pass. And they tied it up very quickly. Once again, they tied it up. 38-38 now. Man, we just can't catch a break, could we? Anyway, Miami now has to respond. Could they do it? Well, let's see. Keller kicks for 57 yards. Chris Johnson goes on for 22 yards. And then the penalty goes right back at the Miami 20. So that sucks. And then they bring out a Jay Allen to, do some running game. Fresh legs on our running back depth, which is awesome. So he gets nothing on the play. 2nd and 10, he passed to Cam Ward, passing to Samuel Brown, who got himself wide open, and he was moving the football 59 yards, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely incredible play by Samuel Brown. He was clutch. He was amazing. He was absolutely amazing today, folks. 1st and 10, Cam Ward passes to Jacoby George. He gets the 1st down. And then, from this point forward, it's all up to a Jay Allen. He rushed for 9 yards, 2nd and 1. He's in. He is in for the touchdown to make it 45-38. And we recapture the lead. Now the Hurricanes defense needs to stay ahead against Louisville to get a stop. They need a stop, man. They absolutely need to stop them. So, Louisville gets the football back. Donald Chaney for rushing for 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Passing it to Lacey for 28 yards. Personally, I thought he was out of bounds. 1st and 10. The pressure was on Tyler Sogg. He passing it in the pocket on the right side of the field. Nobody was there. By rule, intentional grounding. That backs him up about 20 yards or so. 23 yards, and it's a loss of down. So that's pretty good for us. And 2 straight passes is incomplete. They couldn't get anybody to catch the football. 4th and 32, they punt it out of bounds. Miami now, what they can do with this possession drive is they can run the football, which they have done that, but also milk the clock, because knowing Louisville, we give them the football back, they're going to score it immediately. So what does Mario Cristobal do? Well, his formation on the running back situation and the fact that Cam Ward is an absolute wizard, they're going to wear down that defense and milk the clock. Jay Allen rushing it for 13 yards. Okay, good start. First down and 10. Cam Ward passing it, trying to pass it to Jay Allen. That was off the mark. Personally, I would have loved it more if they just ran a football right then and there. But they're taking their time. Let the play clock, I apologize. Let the play clock go down to 1, and then make a play. But the next play after the incomplete, second down and 10, he did pass to Jay Allen, gets 7 yards, and then they wait and wait. 3rd and 3, they wait and wait and wait. They give it to Restrepo off the quick passer right. First down. Awesome stuff there. So they wait. Martinez get the football. Nothing there. But they wait. Cam Ward, nothing he could do. He gets sacked by Benjamin Perry. So that sucked. That absolutely is brutal. So 3rd and 17. What do we do? Well, you know what you could do is wait. Shut up. Wait. He gets the football. They're gonna elect to pass it because it's 3rd and 17. But Cam Ward, with an open lane, he rushes up for 22 yards. Mind you, it was 3rd and 17, and he gets 22 yards out of it. He gets the Miami first down. Incredible. So that keeps the drive alive for the Hurricanes. So then they keep waiting. They wait. First down and 10. Jay Allen, he was given the football for 7 yards. Awesome. 2nd and 3. They wait. Cam Ward's pass was incomplete. However, it was initially ruled a fumble. And Louisville picked it up and then recovered all the way to the touchdown. And they were going to tie the game. I was saying incomplete. That was clearly an incomplete pass. Now, for all those people who were saying, oh, Miami paid the referees and all that, first off, a couple of things before I continue. Number one, nobody liked Miami. The announcers hate Miami. So for you to say referees help Miami or ACC referees help Miami, boy, you have not been watching for years, bro. Because when I was watching, the Hurricanes were getting absolutely screwed by the referees over the years. And that's not just the Hurricanes, too. It's the entire sports city. They always get screwed by the referees. But you don't want to admit that because your team is losing. You want the benefit of the fumble. And you don't have to be a Cardinals fan. You could be somebody else, like the Gator fan, Seminole fan. You could be anybody who roots against the Hurricanes. But his arm was coming forward like this. The arm is coming forward. So by rule, even though the football is loose when, the football coming off this way, or it's an incomplete pass. And thankfully so, that's incomplete. They checked, they went to replay, and that touchdown from Louisville was nullified. Okay? Let's get that out of here. Okay, the referees never favored Miami. Never. Absolutely never. What happened was unfortunate for you guys that they looked at the rule and it said, yeah, that's the incomplete pass. And then, second of all, where's the slander in this? I don't know. And also too that when every time Louisville makes a play, the announcers go absolutely apeshit. But when Hurricanes try to make a play, it's all crickets. But anyway, it's incomplete. 3rd and 3, Martinez gets the football. He rushed up for the 4 to get 4 yards to get the first down. And then they continue what they always do. They wait. And Martinez said, I'm not waiting. He gets angry. He rushes up, piles through the entire defense, and he is gone. He gets He gets the Hurricanes up by 2 possessions to make it a 52-38 game. That will wind up being a game-winning touchdown. Martinez did it, folks. Absolutely awesome to see. Incredible. So, Louisville with one more chance, seemingly. Lacey would return for 18 yards, thankfully, because imagine they did get a kickoff return, I'll be pissed off. So, Tyler Sorg passing it to incomplete pass, can't find anybody. 2nd and 10, Tyler Shogg passes up to Ja'Cory Brooks for 15 yards. So that gives him the first. 1st and 10, Shogg passing to Isaac Brown for losing 4 yards. So what a great defensive tackle. 2nd and 14, Shogg gets sacked by Bain. Ruben Bain is absolutely rock star stud here today, folks. Losing 5 yards. Louisville is forced to call a timeout, which is what we wanted. 3rd and 19, Shogg passing up to Isaac Brown for 11 yards. And then 4th and 8, here's my question again. Do the refs still suck? Because here's what I saw. The ball was so overthrown, but yet they call it defensive pass interference on the defense, our defense. That ball was so overthrown. How is that pass interference? There's no way that could be defensive pass interference. Sure, there was contact. At the very least, I would have accepted a holding call. But that ball was so overthrown, that is not pass interference. There was no way of catching the football. It's not. So again, do the refs still suck? Or you want to keep your argument consistent? They suck if they don't go your way. I feel the same way, but I'm just asking. I'm literally just asking. Anyway, stop trash talking. I'm going to continue on what I do. So the next play, there was a clear and obvious offensive hold on Trevante Sylvester. Was a slug that was rushing up for multiple yards. That goes back for 10 yards. Tyler Shogg passing to Lacey for 4 yards. 2nd and 16, pass is incomplete. 3rd and 16, another completed pass to Isaac Brown for 7 yards. By the way, this is now after the 2-minute warning or 2-minute timeout, they say. So each time they get the first down, the clock stops for a moment. So that it still applies to that rule even with the modern day. But they call a timeout here. 4th and 9, passes complete to Lacey for 12 yards, and the drive continues. This would have seemingly win us the game if we stopped them there, but we didn't. But 1st and 10, pass incomplete once again. 2nd and 10, Ja'Cory Brooks catches a 28-yarder at the Miami 4. First and goal, Miami calls a timeout. Pass is incomplete afterwards. 2nd and goal, pass is complete to Ja'Cory Brooks for a touchdown. Yeah, for a touchdown to make it a 52-45 game. Now, we know they're going to go for an onside kick. They have to. This is their last chance. So Nick Keller, onside, right to Miami player. That ball didn't even bounce. That was I'm sorry to say this, but that was a really bad onside kick. And it doesn't help that it went right to the Miami player, special teams player. It went right to him. We secure it. Penalty would be called on Donald Chaney, our former Kane player, for a personal foul. And Mario Cristobal finally doing the right thing. Doing the right thing to just take the knee. And they were taking a knee for the rest of the drive. Just 3 times. Louisville calls the final timeouts, and that's pretty much the game. The final score in this game is a crazy shootout, 52-45 victory of the Miami Hurricanes. And for the first time in 7 years, the Hurricanes are 7-0. 7-0. And we did that against the Cardinals. I didn't realize until this morning that they're now unranked. They used to be on the top 25, but now they're unranked. But man, Louisville was tough to beat. in these games, especially in the ACC, we cannot have these close games like that for much of the time. Sure, it's entertainment. It's entertainment for a lot of folks in the country, and they got a good entertainment game. It was a good game. But there are those who are going to say, "Oh, the Hurricanes were helped by the referees. They favored the all game wrong." No, they didn't. There were horrible calls going against the Hurricanes. We saw it. We saw right through them. They just want to balance out. You know what I'm saying? So when we look at the team stats, 27 first downs for the Hurricanes. A lot of those were third down, 9 for 15, third down efficiency. But the very important key here is the fourth down, where we're 2 and 2 on fourth down. 24 first downs for Louisville, 3 for 12. 3 for 12 in the third down efficiency for the Cardinals. Only because of this. Every time they get the second down, they will get the first down. And even if they don't get it, they have the fourth down efficiency, which was 3 for 3. Bonkers. Total yards, 538. 538 in total yards for the Hurricanes. 319 for Cam Ward. Did not even lose a yard of passing, folks. Did not. And a rushing, 219. 219 rushing yards. Absolutely amazing. For Louisville, 448 total yards, 342. That's roughly 25 more, more than the Hurricanes. But I digress. 106 rushing yards, which was lacked because of the fact that our pass rushing defense was at least good, not our secondary, and also too we forced a fumble on Isaac Brown. So there's that as well. But the key thing here for this game, no interceptions. No interceptions in the entire game, but 2 fumbles, 1 from both sides. Penalties, 5 penalties for Louisville for 55 yards. 6 penalties for the Hurricanes with 38. Look, we didn't do much illegal. You want to say we did something illegal? Then I'll tell you the rule book. But like I said, turnovers, both of them were fumbles. Miami had a lot more 30 possession time than Louisville did. That was a key factor too, especially in the fourth quarter. With the box score, like I said, 319 passing yards, all with Cam Ward. Did not lose a single passing yard. He did not. He is 21 to 32, which is absolutely bonkers. Another 300-yard passing game for Cam Ward, despite what's happening. And he had 4 touchdown passes. Tyler Shogg, 31 to 51, 342, also with 4 touchdown passes. The Hurricanes with 2 rushing touchdowns, one from Damian Martinez and the other from Ajay Allen. All running backs in the entire game were absolutely amazing, especially with the fresh legs. I would love to see Fletcher get his touchdown. But for Louisville, only 1 touchdown from their rushing, which was Isaac Brown. That was that 40-plus yards play, which if I remember correctly. 43 yards, yeah, that was that rushing touchdown play. Duke Watson also got a touchdown, but that was from a receiving. So that's the receiving end. Corey Brooks with 2 touchdown passes. Mark Redmond and Duke Watson. That was his only receiving touchdown. Receiving play. Receiving catch, which was a touchdown. But for the Hurricanes, Samuel Brown, Jacoby George, and Isaiah Horton all benefited, all contributed with the touchdown passes. There was a Fletcher fumble, Isaac Brown fumble. We recovered the fumble from Isaac Brown with Raul Aguiar and Jordan Gurad. If I butchered, I apologize. No interceptions, like I said. And then you have the kickoff return, which was 5 for Lacey, and he gets 100 yards in, and that was a kickoff touchdown. Meanwhile, we still didn't get a kickoff touchdown yet. But 1 for 1 in field goal, 1 for 2 for Brock Travelstead. Should have been 2 for 2, but I don't know. But that's the whole stat here, folks. What a crazy game. absolutely crazy against Louisville in Louisville, Kentucky. We just barely won. So while we can celebrate, we can take this to the Rock next week against our biggest rivalry in the entire NCAA, Florida State Seminoles. This is the game we must win. It's not an if or a but. We have to beat FSU. I want the Hurricanes to blow them out. I'm gonna do a preview of this. I'm gonna do a preview of this game in a few days because this should be win. I predicted them to lose against Florida State because at that time I thought at that time that they had a good roster, they have a good coach, they're going to be making some playmaking. I thought they would do well, but they're 1-for-6 and lost to Duke last night. So, yeah, this is officially hate week. So that's going to do it for this one, folks. Let's go Canes. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more content because Miami TVG has it back. And when he does, hit it right there with the free entertainment you deserve. This is Miami TVG. Signing out, folks. I'll see you guys a little later on. I can't say good nights because it's 4:45 now on this time of recording. And I got 2 more games to watch tonight. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. I'll see you guys a little later on. Have a good one.